Hello, everyone. RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with some more Little Goody Two Shoes. In the previous video, we, well, I'm gonna be completely honest. What I'm doing right here, I'm redoing the video that I already did. Yeah, somehow the audio messed up. I honestly don't know what happened to it. So this is Thursday. And we are making our way. I believe this was the first thing we did was we did yeah, I think we did this first. So we did this, but I think we also did this at like the end of the video too. So I'm like, or at the end of the actual previous video, not the end of the video that I record beforehand and then had to redo again. So, luckily, I'm gonna just run here. So I'm trying to do my best to do this without losing much of my sanity, which, okay, I guess that failed. Actually, no, I think I was always gonna lose my sanity, so that kind of sucks. What also sucks too, well, don't worry. I'm gonna end where I ended the previous video, or where I ended the actual video at. And then I'm going to, pick it up for that save file, obviously. Because that save file was good, so. Alright. Got a fish key. It looks like a fish. I wonder what this is for. Someone has to be behind all this nonsense. I have a very bad feeling about all this. Diary entry number 2. What's this damn piece of paper? Belief is a complex matter, as are its various manifestations. The human need for faith has led many down the path of ruin. Pagan heretics, covenants, and non-believers, all of them plentiful and diverse. That was until our Lord's word and glory rescued them from the pits of hell. The Lord's guidance, his benevolence, has purified deities and purged their sinful acts. Converted their false pagan piety into adoration for the Lord, now as saints recognized by the church. Banished witches, their covenants and cults, to revive them as leaders of faith. Saint Walpurga, herself born a witch, and later baptized by the Lord. Her soul sanctified, devoured from the witch Walpurga, or divorced. Saint Walpurga cannot be capable of producing such miracles, the birth of a child no less. I ought to delve deeper into our patroness's past, into what Old Holly could have meant. For the sake of Kieferberg, and for all that depend on me for salvation, I must find out what exactly Old Holly saw and did years ago. I must continue my research, for Elise's sake as well. So yeah, we're learning quite a lot about stuff here, and this seems like this stuff seems so, like not. I don't want to say important, but this feels like so sidetracked. I feel like this actually could lead to like what the quote-unquote true ending could be if there is one or something. I honestly still don't know how the whole ending thing works, but whatever. What? This is Father Hans' writing. What does he know about Granny Holly that I don't? You know, why is he doing this? I don't know, but we gotta get the fuck out of here. Ah, god damn it. Did I have juice and I just didn't use it? Wait, what? Oh, that's weird. It took me all the way to the news file. That's weird. Maybe I just need to save over this one again. Hold on, let me double check. But I just want to see if I actually have, like, juice. I do not. So I'm just going to start the day first, and then I'll do that. So I can get enough money to do that. I completely... Okay, she wants the hearty soup. Is what, what's her name wants. But yeah, but in, like, the actual last video, we did the woods to help Lisbeth's son. So, I won't want to be a burden for you. Not at all, Miss Lisbeth. It would be my pleasure. Ah, good morning, Elise. Is everything all right? Oh, I was inviting Miss Lisbeth and the children for dinner. Oh, I was inviting Miss Lisbeth and the children for dinner. I don't think we're ready for that yet, my dear. The invitation stands, Miss Lisbeth. You're welcome anytime you'd like. I was apple, Miss Lisbeth. Oh, Elise, I have so many questions. He hasn't slept. He keeps mentioning the witch. The witch? What happened in the woods, Elise? I didn't see anything resembling a witch, that's for certain. Apple's still frightened, Miss Lisbeth. My apologies, Elise. What's my intention to insinuate? That's alright, Miss Lisbeth. I know you meant no harm. Oh, I hope nothing else happens today. Yeah, so I only talked to her in terms of, like, not anyone else. At least that's all who I remember talking to. So. Oh, excuse me. Alright, let's do this. We've got to clear the blockage, folks. It's the only way. If I say so, lad.
You know,
What's wrong with the fountain? So yeah, the fountain is not working, as you see. It's one thing after another, isn't it, Elise? I think the fountain's obstructed is all. This is all her doing! The witch! She's taken our grain, our children, and now she's after our water! We've discussed this, old lad. Finn and I can have a look, can't we, Finn? To the best of our ability, but... Old Wilhelm ought to know what's wrong with it. We're together here at noon, folks. Want to have a word with all of Kieferberg. You'll need to lend a hand. You'll need me to lend a hand, Father? Naturally, Gustav. What are we to do about the grain, folks? The grain? Oh yeah, we made our tender flesh as well, the bread. You haven't heard, lass? No, I'm yet to fully understand what's going on. Someone was in the windmill last night, Elise. It could have been the wind, or the crows still. The door was still locked this morning, lad. It was Eugene's responsibility, but... It was the witch, I tell you! Give it to us, old Joshin. He was told you left home early last night, Elise. She was certainly tired, old Joshin. Don't be unreasonable. It could have been one of us. It couldn't have been one of us, folks. What about the weevils?
what?
Weevils, Mr. Ludwig. The iron grain we had stored away are riddled with beetles, Elise. I'm not certain what we're to do with this grain now. All we can do is avoid throwing it out, Ludwig. All we can do is avoid throwing it out, Ludwig. I can't read. We'll become completely reliant on Pfeiffeldorf at this rate. That witch has us at her mercy! She has all of Kieferberg in the palm of her hand, and... That's enough, folks. I've heard enough. Finn and Heinrich will take a look at the fountain later. As for the rest of us, we ought to air out that grain and do away with those beetles. Starting right now. This is only riling folks up even more. I'd best go see if Lib Kuchen's alright. Folks must be swarming her. Like who can? Little goody two shoes. This reminds me of like those oh. I honestly don't know if they do it now, but that reminds me of like some anime things. Like whenever they like go to commercial breaks, they'd always like have those little cards there of like the titles. Like Dragon Ball Z used to do that. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures does that with the stand stuff. So. That's a lot of people. Please try to keep calm, Miss Linda. Oh, I know. Won't you have a look at my rosary, Lebkuchen? I seem to have pulled on it a little too tightly this morning. That's no good, Arina. No good at all. I'll tighten for you, Miss Arine. But first I ought to...
Lebkuchen.
I can help, Lebkuchen.
Elise.
Elise. What are you saying, lassie? A maid of our work can't possibly pray for our blessings. We need Lebkuchen. Where is Father Hans when we need him most? Father Hans has his own matters to attend to. I can... It's best to visit each and every one of our homes, Lebkuchen. That's... my inn, too. I'll need a prayer in each and every room before sunset. But before that, Lebkuchen, could you...
Out with it!
Will you folks back off a little? Hi, Elise. Can't you see where... And dead. Lebkuchen! Oh, who's gonna pray for our blessings now? Wow, you really have your priorities straight, lady. Let's fetch Father Hans. Someone get her some water. Lebkuchen! Can you hear me? We'll be taking her home, Elise. She'll be fine. All right, Miss Dorothea. Why don't you pay her a visit in a little while? Of course, I'll be there. I have to go see her. She didn't deserve any of this. Again. Okay. Let me go sell that rosary that I have. So yeah, Welma, the portrait that they have for you in that the portrait they have for you in that circle there by their name does not do you justice at all. There, that now should be enough for me to do the thing. I'm trying to see if there's any... there's a side quest here. So I can't remember if there was a side quest and if it was like over during this segment or during another segment or something. Not you too, Freya. Elise, I don't think I can bring myself to smile today. Then don't, Freya. Folks are already upset enough as it is, Elise. They don't need more moping about town, too. You'll never learn, will you? Miss Elizabeth, I can't help but worry about her. Mr. Eugene's leaving, and Aleb Kukin, too. Things are looking grim, I suppose. I must admit I've been busier than usual, but it's Miss Wilhelma who's been trying my patience the most, if I'm honest. Yours and mine. I'll go visit Aleb Kukin later today. There's a veil of hers I've been mending, too. She'll be happy to see you, Freya. Doesn't seem like there's anyone with a side quest here, but I'm still checking. I wish they just had that on the map to be like, hey, here's a little side quest for you. Go do. Should also have enough wits or courage or whatever the shit's called. Oh wait, I think was that the it right there, or was that just the? No, that's just the work. Alright, but I should have enough courage that hopefully I don't get bothered. I think that's what didn't help me, was I didn't even have the thing lit right away. I think that kind of served as a... That kind of served as a thing. Oh god, I should have saved too, just to been on the safe side. So let's say if I don't get... I believe I also bought the big jug of the stuff as well, because spoiler alert, we are also going to find out where this key came from. up. We're also going to do like the next bit as well. I wonder what I'm stumbling upon here. These notes and keys and these rituals of sorts. Someone ought to be putting these together for some purpose, but who? Who could be doing such a thing? So yay, we get to enjoy this for like a little bit. There she is. Lebkuchen. Don't you start, Elise.
For goodness sake.
What were you thinking? You couldn't. It doesn't matter, Elise. I'll be out and about after lunch anyhow. Granny Grail's preparing it for me, so you can...
For goodness sake!
I'm not going anywhere, Lebkuchen, and neither are you. Not until I've given you a proper earful.
I see.
I'm jumping for joy. You're impossible to put up with when you get like this.
Oh, Elise.
How would you like me to be feeling?
This is ridiculous!
You're being taken granted, like you always are. Tell me something I don't know. That includes you, Lebkuchen. I'm sorry, Leb. I didn't come here to yell at you, but I still don't understand. Why do you break your back for these folks? It's my duty, Elise.
For goodness sake.
You're well aware I don't appreciate being lied to, Lebkuchen.
I see.
Neither do I. Yet that's what you've been doing all week.
I'm tired.
I don't know what to let go, how to let go, Elise. That's all. Let go of what? Of who I am here in Kieferberg? Of this duty and purpose? I'm well aware I'm being taken for granted. And I take myself for granted too. Try my own patience.
Lebkuchen.
What do you mean trying your own patience? I'm not certain I have any faith left in me, Elise. You mean I'm a hypocrite, Elise. Praying for folks when I no longer. You're far from a hypocrite, Lebkuchen. You're kind, you're dedicated, you're a rock for these folks.
Elise.
Whether that's true or not, Elise, I feel trapped. The same way you do, only with other obligations
I see.
and in other ways as well. I'm torn between my duty and my feelings.
Lebkuchen.
What do you mean? What kind of feelings? It doesn't matter, Elise. It's not as though you...
Oh, shush it!
Oh, to hell with you, Lebkuchen.
Out with it!
I've had it with this nonsense. Be it your feelings or lack of faith or what have you. You're done working yourself to the ground, and that's final.
Wonder.
You know it's not that easy, Elise. I also know overcompensating won't fix it, Lebkuchen.
For goodness sake.
You frighten me for goodness sakes. I'm sorry. No more of that now. You need to get some rest. Alright. Also, about these feelings of yours. There's nothing to fear, Leb. Not when it comes to me, alright?
Elise.
Elise? I'll come about tomorrow morning to spend time with you, alright? Alright, I'll be waiting. A strong bond. So I never noticed if they had a word there beforehand with the heart bit. I never noticed if they had that before or not. It's just something that I kind of noticed during this part right here. I was like, oh wait, they have a thing here. That's interesting. So I don't know if they've kept saying anything. This is also like the 4th heart too, so. Or not 4th, 5th. It's the 5th heart. I was about to say, because I also got a trophy here. When it's like, the trophy would be like getting 5th heart. Get 5 hearts with someone, so. And we'll get the 6th and final heart for her when we see her tomorrow. Okay, I just want to look at stuff here. So, I have that gives 2, and I have that gives 4. But I do need to buy at least like a something that gives me at least 1. So I need to buy a bread. Because I need enough food for now I need to find out what happened. Guess I don't want around too much. Now that we're all gathered here, folks. Yeah, we're losing our minds, Father. This week hasn't been easy for Kieferberg, as we all know. That said, we have decided to ask Primeldorf for support. Primeldorf, you say? They cannot compromise the festival at all, as you understand. Are you certain we've considered every option, Father? Kieferberg isn't what it once was, Ludwig. We need their help. We'll be patrolling the outskirts in the evenings as well. That should help make sleep easier, that's for certain. The protection of Kieferberg and our neighbors is in order, folks. What happened to poor April was bad enough. Oh, Father, but who is to carry out our nightly prayers? Naturally, the church's door will be open to all regardless. What about the windmill and the fountain? There's still water in the well, Wilma. No need to fret. Yeah, but who knows how long that well will last.
Oh, shush it!
It's not as though that fountain sustained the well, is it? What would you know, lassie? I'm at a loss regarding the fountain, if I'm honest. Wasn't there some sort of blockage, Mr. Ludwig? We're going to have to disassemble it. Why doesn't she try it, Flame? With those toothpick fingers of hers, I'd say she'd get the job done rather easily. This isn't the time to provoke the lass, Wilma. She's so keen to stick her nose in everything, Ludwig. Might as well teach her a little lesson, wouldn't you say? Let's not get carried away, Wilma. We're not here to... Why, that's a terrific idea. Elise, that's dangerous. She'll get hurt. Oh, dear Lord, she's getting in there. I'll show you all. A snake? A black snake was in the fountain. Oh, Kieferberg is done for. The witch? It's the witch. The devil himself. Hey, how's it going? I'm just gonna go all the way over here. Bye.
That's enough.
Silence! We can't lose our heads. We must remain calm. You folks can't... Calm? How are we to remain calm, Father? Everyone's dismissed. Back to work. Gustav and I will have a word about this. Okay, so I did the chop the wood, and I actually got an S rank on that. Oh, there's the side quest. It's you. I have an offer for you, Elise. Out of my sight, Martha. I've had enough trouble for one day. Well, but I think you'd like to hear this.
That's so.
Out with it then. I don't have all day. But it wouldn't be for free. How about you give me some soup? Why, I don't think so, Muffs. We had an agreement, Elise. I don't know if that first gift will just automatically give her the soup, or if it's giving her something else. So I'm just doing it this way anyway, just be on the safe side. You're lucky I don't want any trouble, Mindy. Out with it now. What do you have to tell me? Oh, you're so generous.
Out with it.
Out with it, Mary. Right now before I... You don't have to threaten me, Elise. Why, you threaten me every day, you little... I heard my auntie talking about a search. A search? Folks are losing their minds over that serpent you pulled out of the fountain. They want to search everyone in town. For goodness sake. I'll put in a good word for you, Elise. But you ought to promise you'll bring me some apple strudel tomorrow. Oh, what the hell with you, Molly? Out of my sight. Eek. Noise interference can weigh heavy. It's best be prepared for tomorrow. So I have the apple strudel, of course, so. Yeah. I can't remember. I was going to say something. I can't remember what it was. Fuck. Elise, I was looking for you, dearie. Looking for me, Miss Mercantile? You see, I was hoping you'd have a word with Ariane. I've been struggling quite a bit lately, you see. Struggling with what, Miss Mercantile? Oh, it's rather embarrassing, but I can no longer do many of my house chores. It's terrible, too. Tremor won't let me wash my dishes or my laundry. Miss Mercantile, won't you tell her I need her to stop by tonight, Elise? I would tell her myself, but this would be the 4th time this week, you see. Of course, Miss Mercantile. I'll let her know. Oh, right. Well, fuck. Damn it. I can't. There was something I was gonna say. Now I can't remember what it is. Anyway, here's Miss Ariane. Oh, Miss Ariane, I was meaning to ask you. Is it Miss Mercantile? She said she needs you to help her out again tonight, yes. The poor thing. Old age truly doesn't forgive, does it? When did this start, Miss Ariane? Oh, just last week, Elise. I caught her trying to wash her sheets by the well, you see. She could have asked me. Miss Mercantile's rather stubborn. You know that. Tell her I'll be there right after supper. Alright, Miss Ariane. Ariane. Whatever. Fuck. There's something I was going to say about fucking Mindy or whatever her name is, but I can't remember. Oh well. Shit, okay. Guys, we can't do this yet. You should leave a comment here. The washing well's empty. That note and that key. Whoever's been doing those rituals may have tampered with this faucet. It doesn't seem to be working, huh? Wait, did I just... Or did she say it now? No. I mean, I know I can't do it now because there's people here, but... Okay, that's probably why. I know at some point, I think maybe she said that in the morning segment. But she's like, it's best probably not to do this while there are people around. I was like, that makes sense, so... Did you find her, Elise? Miss Ariane said she'll come by right after supper, Miss Mercantile. Thank you, Elise. Here's something for you. A silk purse. You don't have to, Miss Mercantile. Oh, it's the least I can do, my dear. There will come a day when I truly won't be able to do anything after all. Miss Mercantile. So, I also that I believe that sells for 30 as well. Because the regular purse only sold for like 20 or something like, or 10. Yeah, it sells for 30. You know what? I'm gonna sell one ointment. I did not do that last time. Not that it really matters in the because I'm gonna reload another save, and then I'm just gonna buy this. Buy this, and I'm going to use it now. I know I bought one of these beforehand. I just don't know if I bought two or did I buy another grape juice. I think I might have bought another grape juice, but I did at some point have to buy this. So just wanted to be peace and quiet. I'm gonna save. I'll save over a different slot, obviously. God, there was something I was going to say about Murphy or whatever her name was, and now I can't remember. I can't really remember. Alright, what are our options here? Play Kiss the Rats or help Linda chop some wood. So, I actually did get the S rank in this one, and that's also kind of why I'm gonna reload the other save, because I wonder if it's a whole per save file type thing. So we're technically on a different save file where I haven't gotten the S rank yet on the chop the wood. So I'm curious if that's going to be the case with this. So, I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. All right, sorry about that. Okay, let's see here. Yes, I was gonna help with the logs. Oh, Elise. What's the matter, Miss Linda? One can't help but feel down with all these going-ons, huh? And I suppose that's true. Oh well, won't you chop me some wood for the hearth, Elise? Of course. I won't take too long. Be careful that hatchet, last thing we want is you getting hurt. So yeah, I did get an S rank on this. During the during the one where I actually recorded this the first time. So it's like, well, that sucks. I can't remember what the score was. I think it had to be like 51 or something like that. I don't remember. But I honestly don't remember if this was brought up in the in that part of the video. Then you saw how there was like a golden log. I wish they had something like that for the stuff that you kicked that gave you like 3 points instead of 1. So it makes sense if it was like the anvil or flock, but I don't know.
3, 2, 1,
Go. Oh, damn it. Okay. Fuck me. Fuck my ass. Fuck. Well, I don't care. I'm not going to use this one anyway. That should be an A rank, right? Oh, beef. I didn't have to buy Lebkuchen, which I should have enough to buy Lebkuchen with that, but still, it should have been an A rank at least. Or if I really wanted to. Oh yeah, now the fountain's over flooding. Now I talk to these guys. Let's keep calm, folks. Losing all tempo isn't going to fix anything. What's wrong with the fountain now? Could you have damaged it earlier, Elise? Yeah, could very much be the case. I don't think so, but even if she had, it wouldn't be enough to cause this. What are we going to make of it then, Heinrich? How am I to know such a thing? I don't even found it either. The well is also. The well? It's overflowing, Elise. How can a well overflow? I'm at a complete loss. Let us wait and see. I'm not about to sit away for my home to be flooded. I must say, I don't agree, Father. It might be all we can do. It truly is all we can do, Heinrich. Losing our minds won't help. We must persevere. This isn't looking too good for us here in Kyverberg, is it? I forgot what... I completely forgot what chore I even picked to do this time around. I think I picked to do apples. I also got... I believe it was during this section too, where I got the trophy for spending... Oh, it only gives me 2. Huh. Where I got the trophy for spending 500 till or whatever the gold is called. Okay, yeah. I thought they had something like this too during the other segments, but maybe I missed it. Or maybe it was the morning segment. I think the morning segment had this after yeah, I believe no, I don't think so. We're not dealing with regular folk here. But what if it's not folk we're dealing with, Mr. Bernard? Lord knows what could happen to Kyverberg at this rate. That's too much to keep track of, folks. The horses, apple, our grain being riddled with weevils, and now this flooding. I must say, I'm not lost myself. You, Mr. Gustav? Oh, if Kyverberg is confused, Elise. So if you pick this one, I believe the suspicion goes up, so this one. Now we're rather defeated. We're everything but defeated, Elise. Elise is right, Bernhild. No, I wouldn't say she's right, Gustav. We've been slowly giving in to this witch, haven't we? Take inspiration from Elise herself. I'm not sure I'd go that far, Mr. Gustav. She did rescue Apfel, that's for certain. We have much to learn from the lass. You may be right, Gustav. Let us stand strong. Yeah, so that did bring my suspicion down. Okay. Okay, so I gotta buy. Maybe I should just buy. I'll buy 2 Lebkuchens right now and eat 1. Then I'll eat the other one in the later time. I can't remember if I talked to, speaking of Lebkuchen, I can't remember if I talked to Lebkuchen there during this part. Oh, I couldn't buy 2. I can only buy 1. Never mind then. I'll be honest, like, I don't... If I didn't get that apple strudel from the ghost lady, I don't know how I would survive this next one for her. What am I to do, Lebkuchen? Give him time, Miss Lisbeth. Apple's still struggling, is he? He's rather agitated, yes. But aside, Elise, I've been meaning to ask you. Apple insists you 2 saw someone else in those woods. Alas, of all things. If I'm entirely honest, I still haven't found my own peace of mind, but... Niece... I didn't see what Apple claims to have seen, but... Given how frightened he was, he could have imagined it. That's true, but... Oh, I can't bear seeing him like this. It's best we give him some space, Miss Elizabeth. Oh. Okay, yeah, now for sure I am never gonna give what's-her-name food. If there's at least like one time I can lower suspicion on myself every single day, then I'll never have to worry about giving Murphy, Muffy, Michelle any type of food. Yeah, I don't remember talking to them at all then. So that was something that we didn't do. Apples! That's what we did next. We did the apple one. The apple minigame. Come on. Come on. Alrighty. Let's Goody go. I think did I already get an S rank from this beforehand, or did I get an S rank during this one too? I can't remember. I think I got the S rank during a previous part.
3, 2, 1, go!
Damn. Could have gotten a few more. Could have gotten to at least 80 there. I had, yeah, and then, of course, I think I mentioned that, I think I saw this in a previous part, but, like, yeah, you do actually lose points if you grab the rotten apples. There we go. That's an S rank for sure. I think 155 is the cutoff. So, hey, we got an S rank. So that's 40 coins. No. I get 60 coins. I get 60 coins for an S rank. Actually, I think I got an S rank in this too, so. Okay, so I can actually go do the thing now here. The washing well's empty. That note and that key. Whoever's been doing these rituals may have tampered with this faucet. There we go.
I've done it!
It fit. What in the Lord's name is going on in Kieferberg? No, these caves. I'm starting to feel queasy again.
Keep it together, Elise.
I gotta pull myself together and get this over with. Yay, matches that I don't fucking need. Diary entry number 4. So this is weird. We get diary entry number 4, but we didn't get diary entry number 3. This was ripped out of some journal. Most of this was jotted down in a hurry, but Walpurga, the witch, have uncovered her roots at last, Everything points back to Kieferberg, the birthplace of the witch, Walpurga and her cult. This can't be. If there truly is a witch in Kieferberg, then... Adorned and celebrated for centuries, the woodland surrounding this town was said to have a conscience of its own. This consciousness, what we now call a witch, was named Walpurga. Folks' faith in its miracles dates from many years before the glory of the church reached these peaks. Said it grants its believers good health, sustenance, and protection. The woodland, or Walpurga, harbored folks' wills, wishes, desires, and sins. In such a way, in fact, that it would appear to folks under the guise of a woman. Whisper to the faithful take the form of their loved ones, of an old hag, of a doe, amongst others. The six-ringed maypole, the symbol of St. Walpurga's benevolence we adore today, was first adorned as a symbol of the witch's miracles and mercy. That is no more, however. St. Walpurga is a patroness of the church, a benevolent figure in our faith. With the arrival of the Lord's messengers to these peaks, the cult of Walpurga was eradicated. It is, in fact, however, that the few who have lived became nomads of sorts. What was most puzzling to me is that my research and all of this history doesn't quite align with old Holly's confession. Walpurga, the witch, never once was said to ask anything in return for its blessing. Neither was it ever referred to as a god or a male deity, rather a woman. How could he have granted old Holly a wish? This witch. How could a pagan deity do what the Lord himself won't? I'm fairly certain there's more to old Holly's sins than meets the eye. Granny Holly's sins, he says. None of this is true. Father Hans is losing his wits. Granny Holly would never... She wouldn't ever hide anything from me. The path ends here, but it looks to me like it caved in. I wonder if this used to connect somewhere. So that's all there is there. So we see this, and I believe this is just more matches. What that fucking matters. So then you watch this to know which one you got, how you gotta turn the lights on in order. I feel like it's just a little too easy, but oh well.
Now that you mention
They're all lit now, but there's still something missing, I think. There's something in there, but I can't reach it. It's glowing really bright too. So I can't reach that thing there. So what you gotta do... Put the brooch there. Oh, fuck you! Yes, it does. My brooch? It worked? Speaking of which, that ribbon the other day was rather similar to mine, too. First my ribbon, now my brooch? I don't like this. Not one bit. Old tunnel key. Another key. I wonder what this one's for. So you can't leave without grabbing the brooch, because you can't come back in here. This key. I could try every lock in Kieferberg and still not find out what it's for. Maybe it's best I give this some thought. And I have no idea what it could be for either. There's no, like, examine, so it's like a W at the side. It said there. Okay. Let's go quickly buy some Lebkuchen. Alright. Elise, do you have a moment? For goodness sake, what now? You see, Elise, we've been wondering. It's best we don't, Ariana. What's the matter? Your cousin was telling us about how she got to Kieferberg, you see. Is it true she came all this way on foot, Elise? She couldn't afford to come about any other way, Miss Audley. That's highly unlikely, Elise. She wasn't very lucky, I suppose that's all there is to it. I'll be on my way home now, ladies. Good night. I think that raises my suspicion. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Okay, never mind. I was like, that kind of sounded like it's gonna raise my suspicion, but I guess it didn't. So I made the mistake because there's no, I made the mistake that since there was no, like, thing here to talk to Lebkuchen, that I wasn't going to get anything. But you do get something, so still talk to Lebkuchen if it will let me. Thank you. What in the Lord's name are you doing out here, Lebkuchen? Waiting for your earful, it seems. I would have met you inside, for goodness sakes. I'm fine, Elise. You're making too much of it. Your bread. You're out of your mind, Leb. Be that as it may, I still want to look after you. Have you considered that you can't do any of that if you're bedridden? I promise you I'll rest plenty tonight, Elise. You'll get another earful tomorrow if you're sick in the morning. Why, you almost make me look forward to it. Speaking of which, Elise, folks have been rather tense lately. I've noticed. I know you can look after yourself, but one good deed doesn't shield you from all of it, Elise. What do you mean? Folks have been talking ill about each other all day. Even Miss Marlene has been spared, you see. There's no need to fret, Leb. I'll make certain I hold my tongue. Make certain you stay home as well. She knows I've been wandering about at night. Elise? Of course, Leb. You need to stop fretting. We won't want you fainting again. I will in due time. I'll be honest. I might have... Hold on a second here. Let me eat the bread first. This is here now. Okay, let me buy a grape juice then. I'll be honest, I'm trying to remember. I think... Oh, shit, but I don't think I did that during... well, maybe I did. I don't know. I'll double check. I mean, I'll do this. I'll do two things here. One, I'm gonna get the... I'm gonna make a save regardless here. I just won't just won't go over the save that I made, you know, the first time I did this. There we go. Okay, everything's good. This is kind of more so that I want to... I don't know if this might be the best one or not. So I think I also... Like, I think I did go the have dinner with Rosamarine on the at the video too. So we are going to go do that quickly. Because I think how I ended it before heading to the woodland. So... It's cute seeing Lebkuchen just swing on their swing like that. Or wait. Did I... You know what? I am curious about something, so I'm going to make a save. I don't think I did this either, but let me check. So this is where I saved. This is where I saved last time, okay. This is where I saved for this, except it was in the village square. But then I made the save right there, so... Let me double check. Here, I just want to check something by the load. So 42 and decent that, okay. Okay, so we are going to the woods here, so... And I had 10. Oh, but I also bought bread, and I did that all before I talked to Lebkuchen as well, so... I think I'll still stick with this one. Oh, I got this before the doctor. I mean, that's not a big deal either. And I still have an ointment, so I can definitely sell that if I need bean. Okay, so let's load this one then. And then I'm actually curious because I don't think I did this. Let's go back to the old windmill and try that door with the key. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, and it worked. Diary entry number 3. Letter? It's torn, but can't be convinced it's Walpurga, the witch, who's granted Old Holly her sinful wish. No part of my research has corroborated her confession. None of it mentions him. I'm certain he, whoever he could be, is the key to Old Holly's last words. Unfortunately, I must confess to my own sinful ways through this letter. That's my only chance at salvation after what I am about to bring upon all of Kieferberg. There's no other way but to call upon Walpurga, the witch myself. Once I meet this witch, I will be able to determine one of two things. If she truly is our patroness, Saint Walpurga, in her reformed glory as directed by the Lord, I can fully dedicate the rest of my life as a clergyman to her adoration and celebration of her miracles. If, however, she is not only a witch, but a demonic entity masquerading as one, I have no choice but to bring the Lord's justice upon hers and Elise's wretched souls, and end her reign once and for all. No, this can't be. This can't be true. I have to find out more. I have to break into his study. Catacomb keys. Another key. It's a tag on it, so it's rather faded. Study. I think that's what it says. That's all I have now, I suppose. Father Hunt's study. Gotta find a way to sneak in. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn. Okay. Damn, that really got rid of all my shit? Okay. Okay. Let me think here. How much of it do I have? Okay. In the other file, I have a higher tolerance thing because I bought the 50 thing, so I'll just load up that save and we'll do all that. But once I have dinner with Rosamarine. God damn it, why?
Elise.
Oh, Elise, welcome home.
For
Maw.
goodness sake.
What's Flock doing inside, Rosamarine?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I was supposed to take him out to the granary. Maha. Is everything alright, Elise? I'm tired is all. I'm not sure I should mention that serpent. Talking to Rosamarine sometimes does more harm than good.
I'm sorry.
You're thinking of something, aren't you?
You know,
I'll be hanging out after supper, Rosamarine. I was invited. Where to? By whom? Meh. By a serpent. Just the same as that crow. It invited me to its grove.
I'm so glad.
That's wonderful, Elise. I suppose. I'll be staying home this evening, if that's all right. Things didn't quite go so well last time, did they?
Rosamarine.
Rosamarine.
It's fate, Elise.
This is your fate, Elise. It was wrong of me to interfere. This is something you're to do for you and you alone. You're right. Boom, 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 boom.
For goodness sake.
What is it, Flock? Can't you settle down?
I'm sorry.
I'll take him outside, Elise. He's been a little restless. And then we can have supper. A little too restless for my liking. I can hardly think of what that goat hopping about. Alright, so now is the time to go do that. Okay. I don't think anything happened in between here. But I'm double checking because I remember, like, I was like, oh, well, let's go to that save. Because I think I was originally going to check out that, the thing with, I think I was originally going to check out the well, so, or not the well, the old windmill in the next part. I think that's what I was originally going to start to do at the next part. I was like, I want to see if this save, if anything would happen in between. But, okay. This is the one that I just saved on, so, yes. Alright, now let's load that one. And then I'm just gonna save over that one so then I can, so then if I die again, it'll just cover me over that one. But the reason why I kept that one is just, I don't know. It's not much better, but I do have a little bit more things. And if I have to, I could maybe just go on my way. I could sell an ointment for sure. Maybe sell a couple of acorns. Though I don't know how much that would be, so. I'm just basically trying to save because I'm assuming that Murphy after tomorrow, which by the way, I think I still, okay, yes I do. After tomorrow, Murphy, the last thing Murphy's going to ask for is for a freaking roast duck or turkey or whatever the $50 thing is, so. It's gonna be tight. Ah! Okay, I think I could make it if I didn't. I probably could have made it if I didn't. Try to open up the door there again, but let's actually go buy some juice. I'll sell one of the ointments and maybe a couple of acorns too. I mean, I guess the good news is I don't need to give her the turkey right away when I see her. Just kind of, or I don't need to have the turkey or whatever right away. There's some of those. I can sell 3 acorns. There we go, that should be fine. And I'm gonna buy 2 of the juices and just use them, I suppose. Well, I'll just have one, and then I'll save the other one just in case. Just in case it's like, oh, I have the fuzzy things around me or whatever. And I gotta get rid of them. Then I'm also, you know what? Then, well, I'll save that for the next part. I think I'll wrap up the part here once, oh wait, I should save too, just to be on the safe side. I really wish, like, it's somewhat of a... Debating if it was a blessing or not that the video got corrupted or something. Because I honestly don't know what happened. Something just with the audio was just like, they stopped being in sync. Like my audio with the game and everything. Like, I noticed it, like, it was early on, like, when I was talking to the people at the well at, like, the start of the day. And they were, it was right after they told me about the weevils or whatever. I was like, oh, well, that's weird. Because I was like, okay, there's stuff I need to cut here. But I was like, wait, why is this happening? And that, like, I'm saying lines of dialogue when whatever. So I'm like, that's weird. So, I don't know. There, at least I got rid of those 2 now, so that's good. And that's also going to be another thing that, like, whenever I do other playthroughs of this, and depends on, again, I would like to, like, you know, just, especially, like, just, like, when I get my first ending, I'd try my best to get other endings and just see how they're like and such. But I wouldn't do, obviously, all this stuff. I'd cut out all the stuff that's already been saying and just leave in new stuff. Like, the next one I'd be focusing on, Freya, and then I'd focus on Rosamarine afterwards, and then I don't know what I do afterwards. I don't know if each character has like 2 endings or something like that, but there's 3 characters, and there's a total of 10 endings, so I don't know. Alright, guys, that is going to do it for this part of Let's Play Goody Little Two Shoes. In the next part, guys, we're going to check out the church first. See if there's anything going on there before we decide to go to the woodlands and do that segment. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click. And comment down below what you like about the video, didn't like about the video. And let me know, guys, what you think of the clues that we found during those caves areas. That was very interesting. I will say that. And I do also want to say I'm sorry that I had to redo all this stuff, because this is stuff that, like, I technically have already seen. The only new stuff I haven't seen was the stuff of us getting through the door in the windmill place. Everything else I saw, so that's unfortunate, but that's fine. We're doing good. But yeah, let me know. Alright, as always, guys, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to the main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RG Kim Kid Twitter, are in there too. And thank you all so much for watching once again. And I will see you all next time.